Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I'd like to welcome all of you who have seen my previous videos and you like them, share them, and especially if you subscribe. And I'm very glad that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad you found me. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the months of July, August and September in the areas of money, career, finance, and love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. But let's get started. The center of your reading starts with the Ace of Cups, which is an amazing energy. Starts with because it's an indication of a new beginning, a new chapter of your life, something that makes you very happy, very excited. Like this is the energy when you're so happy that you don't know whether you want to laugh or cry. So what that means, this can be an opportunity that comes to you. It can be a new job, it can be a new business, it can be a new start of something that comes from the universe and makes you very happy. But if you're here for love and relationship, this can be a time when a new love is coming into your life and brings you a lot of happiness. If you're already in a relationship, this card indicates that a new chapter, a new happy chapter is starting in your relationship, which can be as part of deepening the relationship. Maybe you're getting engaged, getting married, but it's also possible that you are welcoming a child in your life as well. It's a card that can represent pregnancy. Whatever this new chapter is, what is really important that it's gonna make you very happy. It's gonna fill your cups. You're gonna be full of emotions and you're gonna be very glad. But let's see what are the surrounding energies. Your reading starts with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords indicate an end of a cycle, which kind of makes sense because you have a new one starting. And this cycle that you're finishing up is a very painful one. Something has finished in your life, something has ended, something ended abruptly that was not painless. Because the Ten of Swords indicates something that was a very painful ending. Now, this painful ending can be a lot of things. Some of you might have lost your job, lost your business, you might have broken up with your partner or gone through a separation, a divorce, something that definitely impacted you. And it is a card that can also mean that you've been very exhausted. You've been very tired of something. You've been hitting rock bottom. This is a card of the backstabbing as well. For some of you might have gone through some shady things where people were not straightforward with you. They were stabbing you in the back. They might have cheated you, gossiped about you. Overall, I think even though this was a painful ending, it was a blessing for you. And what is very important when the Ten of Swords comes out, there's always the sun in the back, which means a new dawn is beginning, a new era of your life is starting. And the next card we have here is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is it can indicate you, it can indicate a person in your life, it can be your partner, your boss, but it can be also an indication of an energy. So what is important to talk about the Queen of Swords? She's somebody who's gone through a lot in her life, a lot of pains, a lot of suffering, but she became very strong through that. She's kind of the indicator of a divorced female energy. Maybe some of you are divorced. But what's very important with her, that she is very fair. She's very honest. She doesn't like to have bullshit. She cares about the truth and nothing but the truth. With her sword, she cuts through all of the bullshit and she gets clarity. So for some of you, maybe after this dark, the clarity is coming back to your life. Maybe for some of you, the partner that's coming into your life, or you are representing this energy. But it's also possible that somebody with the traits of the Queen of the Swords will come in and give you some kind of an advice. If that's the case, maybe this advice gonna be something that, the Queen of Swords cuts to the chase and doesn't sugarcoat. So maybe this advice will seem harsh for you, but I think it's very important for you to listen to this advice, whatever it is. And the other important thing with the Queen of Sword, that for her, clarity is very important, as I said. So maybe some of you are gonna get clarity this period of time, and this clarity will be something that will make you very happy. And the next card we have here is the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is the card that tells me that you've been going through some struggles. Because the Five of Pentacles is the card when you're feeling left out, when you're kind of not feeling lack of, and something is not going as you would like to have it, right? So this is the card that can be an indication that maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you are a single mother, a single divorced mother who is raising a child alone, and that has some challenges for you. So for some of you, it can be that you might be struggling financially, you've been going through some hardship financially, but it's a card that can also signify that maybe you've been out of job, you lost your job, and you've been trying to get back to the workforce, and it's been quite challenging. But you do have the Ace of Cups, which means that an opportunity will present itself. Whatever you're here for, whether it's love, whether it is work, an opportunity will step up. That's gonna be making you happy. And again, just when we talk about the Ace of Cups, it's a very creative energy as well. For some of you, maybe you might be working in the creative fields as well, or it can be a very great time to be creative. And the Queen of Swords might be a leader as well. So maybe a leader will come in and help you this period of time. But as I said, it's that you're definitely going through some hardship. It's very clear from the cards. Five of Pentacles is feeling lack. Maybe you are feeling not enough to do something or achieve something. But the Five of Pentacles is always telling you to be grateful whatever you are, and that's going to change your outlook. But let's see what else we have here. The next is the Queen of Pentacles, which can mean again yourself or somebody in your life or the energy. You have two queens. The Queen of Pentacles is very great. Both in terms of finance and career and a relationship, because she's a very successful businessman. She's woman. She is able to achieve luxury, a lot of money, and she lives a very fine, luxurious life. It can be a sign as well that some stable time is coming into your life, because she's very stable financially. She is the mother, the wife that everybody wants to be, the sample mother, so-called. And even in terms of relationship, it's an amazing card, because it embodies loyalty, it embodies stability. So for some of you, it can be a sign that a stable relationship is coming into your life. But it can be also a sign that you might be getting into a leadership position, because both the queens are leaders, right? So they are on the top of the chain of the court cards, only the kings are stronger than them, and it's a very great omen whether you are here for love or for career. And the next we have here is the Three of Pentacles, which is an amazing card, especially if you're here for work, because the Three of Pentacles indicates hard work, something that you're working very hard, you're working in a team. It's an amazing card for teamwork and making sure that your work is noticed, your abilities are noticed, which might be through any of these queens. Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is offering you something that will be very beneficial for you. The Three of Pentacles indicates something that is worth working on. You're gonna be well rewarded for the work you do. And even in terms of love and relationship, the Three of Pentacles indicates that you're working hard on your relationship and you're able to gain back what you're putting in. And you know, if you're single, there's definitely a change in that, because the Ace of Cups brings somebody to you, and the Three of Pentacles means that whatever your work you put into this relationship or finding a partner will be well rewarded. But let's see what is the final outcome. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication for me that the reading has resonated with you, and it also helps me to increase the channel, and for you that's just a push of a button. So I hope you already pushed it, but I'm very happy to read in the comment section what's going on in your life if you want to share it. So the next card we have here is the Death. The Death card indicates that you're going through a major life transformation. The death is this big change that comes into our life, and something that we shouldn't resist, right? So I think with the death, what's really important to notice that whenever a big change comes into our life, we can try to resist, we can try to go with it, and this indicates a change that is inevitable, right? You need to go through this change, and if you go through with it, you're gonna come out of it way better. Again, even the Death has the sun rising on it, so there's definitely a chapter ending for you, and a new one is beginning. So what this means, again, the Death can indicate an end of an era in terms of employment and a new one coming into your life. It can also be a sign of relationships changing, right? So if your relationship is if you're single, the Death card can bring in the change that you need in form of a partner, but it can even make your existing relationship stronger. But if your relationship is in a bad condition, you might need to reconsider whether you want to continue your life with that partner or not. And the same goes to the work as well. If you're working in an environment that is very negative, you have backstabbing going on, you might need to consider that it might be the time to look for something that might be more positive for you. And the next card we have here is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the card that tells me that obviously, like, you know, you've been going through a lot. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords. This change has been really impacting you. You've been quite sad about it. You've been going through some pain, regret. But what's very important every time when the Five of Cups comes out, that you try to do things a little bit more positively. The Five of Cups tells me that you're focusing a lot on the negative, whatever went wrong in your life, and that might be the one that's kind of make you resist this change, whatever you're going through. Right? The Five of Cups, he is focusing on those empty cups, which are the unsuccesses, whatever happened in his life. Right? That can be jobs, that can be projects that were not successful, those can be relationships, loves and negative experiences. And very important message in case of Five of Cups, that not everything has been lost. When this person turns around, can realize that there's not everything has been lost. There are two more cups, and there's the Ace of Cups as well behind his back. So try to turn your emotions around and try to see the positive in whatever opportunity lies ahead of you. And then next we have here is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the card of mystery. The High Priestess is the card of creativity, and it is also the card that can talk about some secrets as well. But it's also the card that embodies our inner voice. Whenever this card comes out, you need to listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance, because that never really disappoints you. It also a card that can indicate desirability. If you are here for a love reading, this is the card that indicates that you are very desirable. You are able to get partners if you want. But it can be also desirable in terms of work, that you might be a very desirable employee to get. So whatever it is, it's very important that you listen to your inner voice this period of time to get through the pains and turn around whatever you are afraid of. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles, right? So you do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which is a divine counterpart. So if you're here for love, that's a card that indicates that a great match is coming into your life. But even if you're here for work and money, career, finance, the King of Pentacles is the best you can get. He's the best businessman. He's conservative, but he has accumulated a lot of wealth, and he always makes very good decisions. He built up his empire. Maybe you are building up your empire as well. So dear Pisces, whatever is going in your life, I hope that this reading helps you, and I'll see you again.